Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and this is another trailer reaction. This is trailer number 2 of Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. The first trailer I reacted to of this was way over the top. They took jokes way too far. The jokes were very cheesy, and they also had action that was like unreal on levels I thought the Fast and the Furious hadn't even surpassed. They had Idris Elba, who for the most part was a superhero. People were saying he doesn't have superpowers, that he has a suit, but it's infused like into his spine or something, therefore giving him like superpowers. Don't get me wrong, still gonna see this opening day probably, because I'm just a sucker for awesome action movies. It reminds me of like the 80s. The 80s had all these over-the-top action movies, and I love them. So they don't have to make a whole lot of sense. As long as they're admitting what they are up front and they're having a good time with it, I'm fine with that. But we're just going to jump into this, guys. Official trailer number 2, Hobbs and Shaw. Here we go.
Pick a door.
All right, then.
No, that's my door. Pick another door.
What's wrong with you? You know what? You were right. This is your door.
What's the matter? You got a lot of bad guys behind that door?
Is that the Mountain? Who is that? That dude is enormous. And he got knocked out in one punch. See, very cheesy. A lot of action cheese. But I'm digging it. I definitely dig it.
Access granted.
That guy's got to be the Mountain.
Access denied.
That dude is enormous.
Access denied.
Taking jokes too far. This happened in the first trailer.
Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw.
I love Idris Elba.
Shaw's sister took something from me.
Shaw's sister. So now the sister's
A
involved.
virus that could wipe out half of the population, and I want it back.
Superpowers.
You want to tell me just what we're dealing with here?
It's my sister. Family business.
When it's the fate of the world, it becomes my business.
This whole thing sounds really dodgy.
Helen Mirren.
Look after your sister.
Listen, I'll handle it.
Oh, it's his mother.
The way we survived this working together. Like
Do I know
a
that?
team.
Let's do this.
The sister
Fat boy.
looks really familiar. I think she's from the last Mission Impossible, maybe.
Woo! Hey, see the look on his face? You have no idea how long I've been waiting to do that.
I'm pretty sure she's from Mission Impossible. That reminds me of the transporter.
So you guys are being hunted
Hey, it's her.
by an army of mercenaries.
Oh, what is she from?
By a genetically enhanced soldier.
Genetically enhanced soldier.
I'm Black Superman.
He's even calling himself Black Superman.
Damn. He really is Black Superman.
Which is hilarious because he's going to be Black Adam.
Home.
My baby's come home.
I'm sorry to bring trouble here, Mama, but I need my brothers. This family is going to war. We're gonna need cars and guns.
What is happening? So much is going on.
Guns.
I get rid of them.
Very noble, Mrs. Hobbs. You're in serious trouble.
That's an understatement.
Let's get old school.
So you got Hobbs' family and Shaw's family.
Well, all right.
How many brothers does he have? Like, I'm assuming they're not all his brothers. But this is hilarious. What is it?
Come on!
This is a long trailer. So much is happening. This reminds me of Captain America with the helicopter. It's literally Captain America. What? They've taken parts from all the movies. I mean, I'm definitely going to go see it, but dear Lord, it looks like they took little tidbits of all the movies. The car flipping upside down was exactly what happened, and I think it was Transporter Part 2, where he had the bomb underneath and he went off the ramp and flipped the car while shooting and then unlatched the bomb by perfectly hitting the hook at just the right angle. they're basically owning up to the fact that they don't give a shit. They just want to make a crazy action movie, and they're basically spelling that out right up front. From the cheesy comedy, it's basically the best way I could describe this is they probably were looking to make a new age 80s action flick, because this is how the 80s were. Action movies made no sense. They were just like a lot of machismo and cheesy jokes and one-liners and puns. And this looks like it is that. And I grew up in the 80s, so I ain't going to complain, guys. Definitely going to check it out. A lot of it got really ridiculous. They went from like taking it to the streets to bringing it to Hobbs's family, where it looks like he has like 30 brothers and they're all going to war. And Idris Elba decided, hey, let's just fight with our fists and not use guns. They have mallets and they're like naked. They're like literally shirtless, bare knuckle fighters. Granted, they're all jacked, but why would Idris Elba bring the fight to them and fight hand to hand? This whole thing makes literally no sense. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I'm definitely going to go see it. But this thing is wacky. But I love The Rock. I love Jason Statham. Ain't going to hate on it. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. But we'll see, guys. You let me know what you think. Comments down below. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.